All right, what's up? Second video. If you don't know me already, go watch the first video because it's enlightening and it will help you understand this video even more. But if you just want to watch, go ahead because it's still good. So anyways, I'm Day for all of you who are new. Like day and night, not Die. Niggas on TikTok live be saying, what's up, Die? No, nigga, it's not Die, it's Day. Yeah, anyways, let's make this video like super simple, and I'm not going to talk as long, but I'm still gonna break it down. Look, we think that we have to buy what we want in order to feel what we want. Like, for example, if I wanted to buy a boat for this lake, right? And I wanted, or no, let's even say I want a yacht. I want to go and get a yacht. That's like one of my main goals in life. Let's say I want to get a yacht. It's not one of my main goals, but let's say that is. What am I trying to accomplish with this yacht? Like, really, what am I trying to accomplish? Let's write out the things I want to accomplish. I want to feel good about myself. I want to flex on the ocean. It's also good for tax purposes. I don't know if that's true. Let's see, I can host events on it and make money from the yacht. Blah, blah, blah. Like all these smart things that I would possibly do as an entrepreneur with this yacht. And just for like social status. But what am I getting to with that? Even if I acquire money and status with this mega yacht, what am I getting? Most people can't answer that question. But really, it's I want to feel better about myself. But why? Why? I'm just trying to experience a feeling, bro. That's really what this all boils down to. Everything that people buy, everything that people want to buy, all these aspirations that people have, is because they want to experience a feeling. So when I realized that, which was on my creative journey, on my journey as an artist, that human emotion is the fabric of everything. It's the core of everything, the foundation of everything. That's when I woke up, like, for real. Because I started creating my work from that perspective, saying, like, you know what? Like, people just want to feel something. And a lot of times that I'm consuming art from any genre, any, you know, like, not even just genre, how can I say? Like, whether it's, you know, visual art, whether it's music or, you know, something else. I'm always looking for something more. And I was trying to discover, like, what is it? It's feelings. It's emotion. Like, for real. The things that have stuck with me, that I always repeat again, the movies I repeat, the songs I repeat, all those things, they made me feel something, and they continue to make me feel something every time I consume them. Like Miyazaki's Spirited Away. When I first saw that as a kid, it did something to me. It did something to a lot of people. And that's like peak Studio Ghibli, in my opinion. And Princess Mononoke. If you don't know what those are, sorry. But like, that is peak animation for me, like in general, like all animation, not just anime, but animation, all cartoons, all everything. That's peak for me. You can't beat that, in my opinion, unless you really like understand what they did there and the emotions that they pulled forward, and like you can do a better job of pulling those emotions out of me. That's the only way you're gonna beat that, in my opinion, in a better story. Like, that's what everybody's trying to get to. And what capitalism and this chase towards money does to you, the road to success does to you, is it strips you of understanding who you are as a human, and the fact that you're just trying to experience something very simple, which is human emotion. Something that's here 24/7. It's available to you everywhere you are. Like, it really is. Unless you're, and somebody might be able to argue this, I could be wrong here, but unless you're being held captive as a fucking sex slave, or you're in jail or something like that, in prison, and you're doing like actual labor, because there's different prisons. Like, some prisons are way more harsh than others. So I'm not gonna tell anybody that they can experience what I'm talking about in those environments, because I ain't never been in those environments, and I'm not trying to go and be a sex slave or be a slave to anybody's system. So I empathize with those people. I'm not gonna tell them how to feel. But if you're somebody who could take this and say, no, 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 you're right. Like, you actually, this does actually apply to those people. You can do it. Then teach me, teach them. But like, once I realized this, I was just like, oh, life is so simple, bro. I have what I need. I have everything I need. I don't need anything else. And anything else that I acquire on my journey it's only a means of leverage in order to help me help more people. Like, if somebody came and handed me a bunch of money right now, I'm just using that money to do what I need to do. I said it in the last video. I'm just gonna open up the foundation I want to open up for kids, and I'm not gonna need much in order to do that. And I'm just gonna use it for all the tools that I need creatively in order to create the work that I create and have the team that I want to have. Like, that's it. Like, there's nothing else, bro. All of my other needs are met, like, in full. And it's not because I'm Mr. Rich Pants when it comes to assets. I don't care about that stuff, bro. I've already, like, went down that road, and before I even got to this place where I sacrificed so much time and energy, you know, putting in all this labor in order to build this business and establish myself as a competitor in the market, like, I stopped on the journey and I said, you know what, this is stupid. Because people are not getting it, bro. Like, we already have what we need. Everybody's so just like grind, 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 grind. And these stupid entrepreneurs use this stupid quote from the stupid nigga Elon Musk. Being an entrepreneur is like chewing glass and staring into space. They all like chuckle at that and they're just like, yeah, it is, isn't it? I'm like, why do you think that's a cool quote? From him especially. Why do you think that's a quote? Like, that's not a bar, bro. That's stupid. Why would you want to live your life like that? That is not natural, bro. Why would you want to live your life like that? They're just like, because that's the grind, bro. That's what it costs to be an entrepreneur. I'm like, no, that's what it costs to be a capitalist, you idiot. Why would I want to keep going down that road? That's what you're telling me that it is? No, I'm trying to have fun while doing this and enjoy my time with everyone that I love and show people the way to being who they were born to be, that the system robbed from them. I'm teaching them how to steal it back. What are you talking about? This is so stupid. I don't give a fuck about none of that. This is the simple thing that you have to do. I have a cousin, my very beautiful cousin Olivia, one of my best friends, right? My wife's my best friend, Olivia is my next best friend. Olivia and me were chatting not long ago, and we both had this epiphany together about this. I was already, you know, on my way, like figuring out so much about human emotion and all this stuff. And once I realized that emotions are here and available, accessible at any given moment, it's just a shift of perspective. Everything just like, I don't know, the light bulb like illuminated like crazy for both of us at the same exact time. We were having a conversation, we're on the phone. And what we landed on is like, you can just write out your emotions that you want to experience, all the positive emotions. And you can just build a bridge to those emotions right there on the spot and walk on that bridge and get to those emotions. So I use my daughter as an example in our conversation. I'll use it here with you. My daughter wakes up every day and wants to play. And mainly she wants to play Barbies. It was her birthday this past weekend. We're on vacation for her birthday right now, getting ready to leave actually. Just packed up my bags. She's in the house right now playing with Barbies. She plays with Barbies everywhere she goes. We bought her new Barbies here. Everybody opened up gifts for her and new Barbies. And it's not just the Barbies. It's what the Barbies do for her. The Barbies are the vehicle, right? They're the car. They're the vehicle that she gets in every single day when she wakes up. As soon as she wakes up, Barbies. Before she does anything, before she even eats, she wants to play Barbies. She has so much FOMO that she wakes up earlier than what she's supposed to in order to play Barbies. I shit you not. And I'm like, why does she love it so much? It's her vehicle. The road that she's traveling on is play. The destination is always happiness and joy. She just wants to experience that all the time. And if you try to take that from her, she will throw a fit. She will throw a tantrum. And you have to give her that. Not because she's spoiled. You give it to her because she's telling you, these are the emotions I want to experience. Now, 24/7, she can't do this. So she will have to throw her tantrums, and I will have to tell her, this is not how we behave. We have to do this. And you can still, let's make this fun. Let's make this play. I know that's where you want to get. And then she's like, okay, let's play. Give me the happiness. What do you have for me? And I give it. My wife gives it. And her family members give it. So she's able to do that immediately through play, right? It's the same thing for you in your very complex adult life. You're able to actually just sit down with yourself and write out the emotions that you want to experience, and then list the things that are the bridge that will allow you to travel on that. Like, it's so simple. Like, in fact, what I have for you here, this is a lead magnet. I am going to collect your email, and this is not to sell anything to you. I said this in the last video at the very end. I don't care to sell anything to you. If I have anything to ever sell to you, it's because I've given so much to you, but I'm not really selling because I don't really care, bro. I don't. Because you can't give me anything. You can only give me your support. You can only self-actualize and give me you. Like, in the last video, I also explained, I need the exchange of souls here. I exchange the uniqueness of my soul and the information that my soul has and all the gifts and all that stuff. Like, I exchange that to humanity. And if it did something for you, you're automatically going to give that back to me through the perspective that you now have based on the information I gave you and just my presence alone. And when you do that, there's automatic support and community right here, and we're exchanging value. So anything that I do, you're just like, I love this guy. I want to just get behind this, even if it's just me cheering or me helping him on the algorithm by liking, subscribing, commenting, whatever the hell the algorithm wants, whatever the algorithm is. Like, it's just that. And when I come out with a book, if I'm having people pay for it, then you'll pay the couple of dollars in order to get that book because it's going to help you. But I'm going to use that money, which is an illusion. I'm going to use that in this capitalist world in order to just buy leverage in order to keep doing this here. I don't need fancier tools or anything like that. I'm just going to like pay for marketing or something like that, or, you know, put it towards the business overall in general so that I can just establish myself in the market. I only need X amount of dollars, and I'm not pressed on it at all because it's just going to come because I'm doing me. So I'm going to give you this lead magnet that's in the description right now. You can go download it for free. It's going to ask for your email. Put your email in. I'm not going to spam you with emails so that I could lead you down this funnel in order for you to just pay for something. Just going to help me keep you as a person that supports me if this platform ever disappears or if this channel disappears or anything like that, so that you could keep supporting and I could keep being in community with you, and yeah, we could just be us together. The lead magnet is going to give you a list of emotions so you don't have to write them all down for yourself. All the ones that apply to you, keep those. The ones that don't apply, ignore them. It's going to give you a bridge. You fill in the blank on the bridge. What can I do right now immediately, like right here in this moment, or just somewhere if I have to like travel to it, like if it's nearby or something like that? What can I do in order to experience this right now? Can I take a walk to the park to go experience happiness, joy, peace, freedom? Can I play a video game? Because that's what I like to do. I have a certain video game. I like to go to a park too, but I have specific video games that I like. I don't play a lot of video games. I play the same video games on my PC, and those video games give me a specific feeling, and I'll lock in for however long I want to experience that feeling. I'll lock in, and I'll just play, just like my daughter plays Barbies. I'll go to the park. I'll look at nature, like right here. When I'm looking at nature, this location that I'm at, I'm on top of the world, baby. I'm liberated. I'm free. I'm experiencing multiple of the emotions. I got that. Like, this is the bridge to multiple feelings that I have on my list. Me just being here. Like, I'm fed. My soul is fed. And when I leave, I'm gonna be satisfied, and I'm gonna go elsewhere and just experience something else. And that's all I do every day. I just think about the emotions I want to experience, and I do the little things that I want to do in order to experience that. It's so simple. And when you do that, you'll realize that you don't need anything, because everything that you want and need is available to you right now. So just do it. It's really that simple. A lot of people don't get it, so they're like constantly in this turmoil in life because they're just like, I want. And they're just like, I have to wait and spend time. You could go ahead. Yeah, what do you need?
Oh, great.
Oh, my family's trying to talk to me.
I wanted to know if you wanted to take, there's blue bags in there.
There's what? Blue bags, the food?
Yeah.
Yeah, your mom was saying that we could just put some of it in her car and stuff.
Okay. They were trying to figure out if we were going to take it or not. So you want to put it in?
Yeah, because there might not be enough room.
Okay.
We'll just see. We're going to pack everything in there. Everything is packed. Mainly, I'm just waiting on my sister.
And then, are we taking toys?
Yeah, we're taking her toys.
Okay.
I think we can do that.
So then
or at least one toy.
They're trying to like finish.
They're trying to finish?
Should
If they have room, pack whatever you can in there.
Okay.
Yeah. My bad. So, people don't realize that they're in turmoil the entire time, trying to, like, they're spending their energy, they're spending their money, they're spending their time trying to get to these things. Like, people go and get careers, establish themselves in businesses, whether they build their own or whether they work for somebody else. They've done this because they want to experience a certain feeling, but they don't realize that. If they did realize it, they probably wouldn't be doing those things, or they would do them in a completely different way. They'd be like, I'm not working for this punk ass company. I'm gonna find the right company to work for if I'm even gonna work, or I'm not gonna build this type of business, and I'm not gonna spend this amount of time doing this thing, and it's not gonna be hard doing this thing. It's just gonna be whatever difficulty is here, it's the creative process, and that's play at that point at the same time. Not all of it's fun, but like, it doesn't feel like enslavement when you're doing when you've self-actualized. When I do my creative work, all the tedious things that the next person wouldn't do at all, that I still am complaining about while I'm doing it, I'm just like, but I love it, bro. This is what I do. Like, this literally fulfills me. I'm feeling an emotion here while I'm locked in like this. I'm so present with it too. I'm in flow. Like, even though I'm bitching about it, it's nothing to really complain about. And that's like, if people realize this, life will be so much different. The system wouldn't have leverage over people. These parasites wouldn't have leverage over people. That's what these governments are doing to people. They're leeching and sucking people from their essence, and people don't realize it because they've handed it to them, because we've been taught that for generations. Once you realize who you truly are, you self-actualize, like, everything is yours, bro. Like, it's here. It's already here. And all I have to do is pivot and say, fuck your system, and I'm gonna go over here. You don't own me. You don't own me. And if you want to take my life, so be it, because I'm not gonna abide by your regulations. Like, who are you to tell me that I need to do that? Who are you? I'm me. I'm me. The same system that oppresses us doesn't realize that they can do this as well. That's why they leech. But maybe they're not human. Who knows these days? The world is getting crazy. Maybe they're not human and never were. They don't operate like it, I guess. Or maybe they are human and lost their humanity, so therefore they're not human anymore. You know? But we're just trying to get to feelings, bro. It's just feelings. If a person is trying to climb Mount Everest to experience liberation, I'm not gonna say you're stupid, but did you need to waste all of that time and energy and your health and potentially die? I heard that there's like a whole expose happening right now with people who kill people along the way to Mount Everest. That's not funny, but like, kill them on the way there, like the tour guides. And for what reason, I have no idea. I think they collect something. I don't know. I forgot. But some kind of crazy conspiracy. But my point is, you didn't have to climb Mount Everest to feel liberated. I'll give you a perfect example. I took out a credit card when my mom passed away, right? And I didn't have any money to pay that money, like that credit card back. It was $1,200 or something like that. I took it out and I just shaved all of my hair off. And I got a whole tattoo. My whole side of my head is tattooed. Like, the whole thing is tattooed. I got a whole tattoo, bro. I just randomly shaved it. I shaved that off, and I shaved my eyebrows off, bro. I went insane. I love the tattoo. It's a representation of perspective. It's a light, like it's an angel and a demon fighting. Angel is about to slice the demon. It's like on top with a sword, like coming down like this. It's like it's a battle within the mind. You just have to overcome it. And I did. That's why I'm here today talking this way. I felt so liberated when I did that. It was a 10 out of 10 when it comes to the pain score. But I sat through it, the whole day getting tattooed on my head. Came back home, just looking in the mirror like, bro, I love it. I wasn't even there trying to do it like to get other people's attention. It got people's attention, but that wasn't the goal. And when that happened, like I was so liberated, I was on top of the world. I was going out and I just felt different. And even it helped with a lot of my grief. No, you're fine. She's fine. You don't have to scream that loud, but you can scream, but you don't have to scream that loud, baby. So I felt as liberated or more than somebody who climbs Mount Everest or, rock climbs with barely any safety gear. Like, people just be doing stupid shit, spending their time, money, energy, and health on trying to feel something. And I'm just like, bro, I could summons it right now. And of course, that took money technically in order for me to go get tattooed. But what's $1,200? I didn't even pay that credit card back. And I got it wiped off of my credit by writing a letter to the bureau. Nigga. Like, come on, bro. I didn't use it. I didn't have to do anything. And now I have a permanent tattoo on my head. And if I don't want to show it anymore, I just grow my hair back. Like, right now, I still want to show it. Like, I do things every day that's going to make me feel like that, even on a rainy day. What do I want to do? What do I want to feel? I just return to the list and I observe it and I say, okay, this is the one I want to feel. This is what the system feels like it's trying to put on me today. I got bills due. I got responsibilities. And they all have to do with this system right now in order to survive, I guess. Let me look at the list. Okay. It's trying to oppress me and it's making me feel the opposite of liberated. It's making me feel enslaved. It's trying to make me feel that way. Let's go and get some liberation. What do we do? Even content creation is on one of them. For liberation is one of the bridges. Like just speaking my mind and saying polarizing things in the way that I want to say them on my TikTok or something like that. It's just the thing. It's like I can summons any one of these things at any moment. I can do it digitally or physically. I can go out and I can skateboard around town and I can talk to strangers. I can look in I could look at like you haven't explored every area of your community. A lot of people have not done that. I still haven't even done it. You can go somewhere like in your own community, literally, and even on a rainy day and just discover something or other things and even just get a new perspective when it comes to like the angle that you're looking at something that you've seen many times before and feel liberated. There's a place, I don't know if you know about Tartaria and like that whole like hypothesis about like the old world being here in America before America founded this nation that we live in. Like all these old world buildings, when you're looking at them and like how they're built, like they're so masterful and they're so like grand. And like when I just go to one of them, like in the city, I'm just like blown away. Like, bro, what the fuck is this? Like, what am I looking at right now? Who the fuck built? Did angels like build this, nigga? My mind starts going all crazy, and I'm just like looking at every detail. I feel the same thing every single time. It never gets old. And there's so many around this nation. I'm just like, bro, they're around the world. But I could just go to my local city and just observe. And nobody can really tell me the truth about how this was built. They tell me a lie on the placards. But I'm just like, this is amazing, bro. I can just make up whatever kind of story I want. Angels came down and built this. Cool. If there are such thing as angels. And I'm just feeling like all kinds of emotions. Happiness, joy, liberation, peace, awe, and wonder. Like all these things. And now I could go home and I'm like it's like eating a 5-course meal, bro. And just going home just being super full. Like I don't need nothing. I'm so good. Everything's taken care of. The day is amazing. It's really feelings, bro. Like when my wife just came over here to tell me that we're gonna go and like we're packing the car up and stuff. I know where we're about to go because moments before I started this video, she told me we're gonna go get a specific type of food. And I was already happy, but I jumped up even more, like, okay, I'm ready. I'm like, life's good, man, and you can make it that way no matter what the system is trying to tell you. No matter how much the system is trying to oppress you, you can do it. You can do it now. Human emotions exist 24/7, are around you every single day because they're within you. You are the human. You have the heart. You have the mind. You can summon the emotion for. Just do something. Get creative. Use the cheat sheet that I'm giving you in the description. And just create these bridges and use them daily. And I promise you, life will be different. My cousin, she tells me all the time. I just hear it in her voice, like her life is different. I came up with the concept of the bridges and all that, but I couldn't come up with it without her participating in this conversation, giving me her soul and her perspective, which enlightened me. That goes back to my first video I made. When you help somebody self-actualize, you are helping them by pointing a reflection back at them. You've cleaned off a mirror and you said, here you go, right here. Boom. And they're like, oh, I see me and things from a different angle. I didn't know this was all around me. This is crazy. Keep holding that reflection up. Let me look more. Hand me the mirror. Boom. Whoa. Oh, then they turn it and they're like, wait, did you know this was here? Boom. Shines back at you. You're like, no, I didn't know that was right there. I see something different now in me. I see something different about life. What do you think about this? What do you see in the reflection? Then they come next to you and they're like, I see that, and I see that. Do you see it too? And you're like, yeah. And boom. Real community right there. Real human to human interaction. Real value being exchanged. Life changed forever. And people need to get back to that. That is trade. That's trade. And if I'm able to, like, give you that, and you actually have tangible value to give me too, like, let's say I help you self-actualize and you happen to be a great architect. Well, I am trying to build this property for my family and for these kids that I want to help self-actualize, that come from poverty, that come from neglect, like me. So since you are a great architect and you could build, you're one of the only people, because your grandfather's grandfather's grandfather passed down for generations this, like, way of doing architecture to where you could build things that look just like the Tartarian stuff I look at, or something very similar. Things that look like they spawned from another universe and came right here and landed. You're the one who knows how to do that. But the regulations of architecture won't allow you to get in your creative bag like that. But you could do that with me on my property. Hey, I got this land. I got a couple acres. Can you come over here and build the architecture on my property? Yeah. Because you helped me self-actualize. You're one of my favorite people. I support you. What do you need? Just tell me and let's go. This is a project for me. Let's do it. And you're going to put your all into it, because you're not thinking about the exchange of money, which is fake. I'm not thinking about the money that I have to pay you or getting money for helping you self-actualize. There's nothing here. There's nothing in the middle between us. Just value being given directly. Exchange for value. Now, spiritually and physically, we're able to provide value to one another. Doesn't that sound like an amazing way of living? Doesn't that sound like nature? Like how I pointed out in the first video, we're not supposed to see the wind. I don't know if you can see it right now, but it's moving the water this way. And the water's not fighting it because it can't, because that's not natural. Unless somebody builds something to push the water that way, it wouldn't do it, but then that would be unnatural with the wind and the water. So then they wouldn't be flowing. So that's us, and that's capitalism and communism trying to jump in the middle of us in order to take us away from what I just said there, which is real human-to-human trade and value. Why would we let a system rob us like that? These things are available now because they exist within us. And they give us external gods and concepts and politicians that seem so far away, but seem like we can obtain them at the same time. But they're an illusion, so they'll never exist. If you ever get your hand close enough to even put it on those things, you'll see that your hand goes right through it and they disappear because they don't exist. They don't exist. I'm sorry, but they don't exist. It's all within you. Am I saying that you're God? Yes, I am. Am I saying that you're your own savior? Yes, I am. I was a Christian for 14 years, bro. Like a real one. I was such a real one that I was challenging other ones that were in it claiming to be that. And you know what that meant? That meant that I just wanted to be a better human being. And they didn't. And that it takes work to be able to do that. It takes this work. It takes self-actualizing. And they don't teach you how to self-actualize within religious boundaries. So once you finally learn how to do that, you see that all this stuff is an illusion. And you can just do what you need to do now instead of waiting on somebody to come and do it for you, because nobody is coming to do it. In fact, they're oppressing you and they're tricking you so that they can take something from you, your energy, your perspective, your freedom, your autonomy, and hand it over to them so that they can benefit from it. That's just what it is. So, this right here, this whole thing that you're looking at and more, it's even more beautiful because it's a lot of depth to it. All of this is a representation of me on the inside. Complete harmony, complete nature, complete freedom and liberation and understanding, peace, lightness, high vibrations, all the above, all the positive shit. That's me 24/7, even if my circumstances are trying to do other things to me, trying to do the opposite. And it's you as well if you just think about it the right way. So yeah, that's it. I don't think I have anything else to say. Just stop letting them rob you of your nature. Stop letting them rob you of your essence. You can pivot today. If your nervous system is telling you, but what about money? You want to question me in my comments about it. What about like survival? I still need to do this. I still need to build a business. Because a couple people did that on my TikTok video that's spreading right now about this same topic. I'm just like, I explain like, yeah, I got a business, bro. Like, if you want me to answer like money things, like, yeah, I could tell you like, this is how you do it, but that's not what I'm saying in this video. I'm telling you, you don't have to be enslaved to that. That's your nervous system telling you that you still need to be in these shackles when you don't need to. You just need to like pivot and say, even though I'm scared right now, it's just my nervous system, I'm gonna walk in the opposite direction and just not suck on the boob of this system anymore, this matrix. I'm just gonna trust in what I have been downloading, and I'm going to use that information in order to just be and see what happens. And I'm telling you what happens. You realize that you just, again, didn't need the system. And you feel silly at that point because you're just like, what the fuck? But then you realize it's not your fault because everybody else is doing it. And you've been taught this forever. People really think that beating the game is playing the game. Nope. I win. Because I said, fuck the game. That's really simple, y'all. I love you. Next video, it's going to be a good one as well, so come back. Peace.